What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today we're going to be taking a little bit more in-depth look at the map Verge in Black Ops 3. So I've already posted some multiplayer gameplay on this map. If that's your thing, go check it out. It's going to be linked down in the description. But in this video, I wanted to do a little bit more of kind of like a walkthrough. This is something you guys have suggested doing on previous DLC videos, and I think it's a cool idea because sometimes it's kind of hard to really see a map when there's everything else going on with, bullets and grenades and score streaks and all kinds of stuff. So in this video, we're just going to kind of take a leisurely stroll through the map. I'll show you guys everything there is to see, give you guys little tips, little flank route stuff like that. And then you guys can kind of have a better feel for the map and know exactly what to expect when it comes out, which gives you guys a big advantage over the, other people you're going to be playing against, which is awesome because that's exactly what I want. So anyway, let's go ahead and hop right into it. Now, this right here is one of the major spawns on this map. The other main spawn is on the exact opposite side of the bridge. I'll show you guys that here in a second, but this bridge is kind of like the focal point. It's where all the fighting goes down. You guys can see on one side, it overlooks the open section of the map. On the other side, it overlooks the slightly more closed off one. There's a lot that goes on behind these walls in the back bunkers and stuff. I'll show you guys that here in a little bit. But yeah, this bridge is really important. Over here again, this is the other main, kind of spawn. So everybody's always fighting over that bridge. If you can control that bridge, you can control the map. So you definitely want to make sure your team has control of the bridge. This over here is a more open lane. Just a little tip for you guys. You can run along this kind of like green acidy part. It's not going to kill you as long as you get off of it soon enough. And it's pretty useful. That way you don't have to swim and don't have to, jump up in the air and make yourself vulnerable. Moving on over here to the opposite side of the map, this is where it gets a little bit more complicated. This is the cave system back here. So if you go to the right, it's going to take you towards that middle side, the open side you can see from mid-bridge. If you go to the left, you have an entire flanking system where nobody can see you unless they're also in that cave, which is pretty useful. And as you guys can see, it takes you entirely around behind the enemy team spawn, which is obviously very useful. Or back here, if you cut a right instead of going left, rather than going behind their spawn, you come out kind of in front of it, a little bit closer to the bridge. So just depending on what you want to do, you can, flank the enemies. And that's also something that you have to watch out for yourselves. Like, no matter what you're doing on this map, people are going to be constantly trying to flank you through that cave system. So you have to watch out for it and control it. And then this is kind of another little entrance to the cave system that is a little bit sneakier. Most people don't really expect people to be coming out of this middle water tunnel. So if you guys go up in there, then you can take some people by surprise. But really, that's pretty much all this map is. I mean, it's a very, very simple map, and it's relatively small. Like I said, most of the fighting takes place on the bridge system. You have a couple of, little side flanks and stuff you can use. The two main spawn areas are very big and detailed. Like, there are a lot of, little buildings and stuff like you guys are seeing on screen right here, but there's not really a lot of fighting that goes down in them. Most of the time, people will push straight out of those and push towards the middle of the map. So although the map itself is pretty big, the area where you fight really isn't too big or too unmanageable, and there's a lot of action, so it's actually a really, really fun map. And also, if you guys get some free time, you guys can see it's kind of what I'm doing right now. Go around the map and just look at some of the crazy stuff they have. I mean, there's so many details, like only the strong survive there, made out of license plates. There are little Easter eggs and paintings and sayings and all kinds of stuff all over the map. So it's kind of cool. There's so much stuff. It's so cluttered, and it's absolutely crazy. It's a very unique map to play on and to look at, which is kind of cool. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys later. Thumbs up if you guys want more videos like this. Make sure you guys come back tomorrow because we're going to be checking out a crazy Kung Fu Asian temple map that's called Knockout. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.